So, hello, my colleagues, and I do hope everyone is well on Super Bowl Sunday. And please be careful and make sure you wear your masks and everything. You can scream through your masks. All right. Anyway, the last time I made a video, I did Microsoft Excel, finance equations using a single amount of money. So here it was, right? I believe it was this. So I opened that up, and you could see it gave me the present value every 6 months over 3 years, six month periods. And I wanted to know how much I would have to put away one single amount, don't forget, to accumulate in 3 years, 119.41. So this kind of told me that I had to put $100 away, right? And we did just the opposite here. So let me do this. Let me click on that. And here we calculate the future value over every 6 months of compounding for 3 years. Again, six month periods. And here's the present value that I'm putting away, and it tells you how much you would accumulate in 3 years. But now what I want to talk about is an annuity. Now, an annuity is simply you're putting money in an account, the same amount of money, right, over the same period of time. So say you get paid like every 2 weeks, right? And you take $100 out of your check every 2 weeks to put in your 401k. That is an annuity, right? Or when you collect Social Security when you retire, you get a check, whatever it is, every month or so, right? The same check every month. That's an annuity, right? Or when you start, collecting on your 401k, they're going to give you a certain amount. That's an annuity, right? Okay, so what I want to do is go over to here and again bring up this, and I'm going to bring up the future value first of an annuity, right? Now it's the same two boxes we've used, PV or FV, except what we do is we enter stuff now. We enter the amount in payment. You notice we were not looking at payment, right, in the beginning. All right, so here's the rate. So I'm going to assume that we're putting money in an account every month. So point oh, let's say 6 divided by 12, right? Monthly payments into your annuity, right? That's the rate. And you see it does the calculation. Hold on. Better yet, I'll do it this way. I want to make your life easier. 6%. Whoops. Hold on. It's early in the morning. Give me a chance. 6% divided by 12. And you see it does the calculation for you automatically, right? This is the monthly interest rate. So, number of periods is the total number of payments, not for the year. So, say you're doing this for 20 years. 20 years times 12 months would be 240 periods, right? I believe 20 times 12 is 240, if I'm not mistaken. And you're going to take 100. Now, this is important. You're using payment, right? Payment. You're not using present value, you're using payment. You're taking $100 out of your paycheck. So you see it's negative, right? Because you took 100 out of your paycheck, okay? And you're going to put it in the annuity. All right, so here's what it's telling you. It gives you the answer already. It gives it to you there, and it gives it to you there. So after 20 years, you're going to have $46,204 accumulated in the future if you make $100 payments every month for 20 years. All right. Now, there's another point I want to make. You'll notice it says here type. It says type. Okay. Now, type is going to ask you, are you making the payments in the beginning of the month or at the end of the month? Let me click on type. Type is a value representing the timing of payment. Payment at the beginning of the period, which in our case is a month, equal 1. Payment at the end of the period is 0, or you don't put nothing in there. So you can see we didn't put nothing, so this is assuming we're making our payments at the end of the month. Now, if you make your payments at the beginning of the month, I'm going to put a 1. You should realize you're going to accumulate more money, right? Because you're going to get money earlier interest, right? So I'll put a 1, and now you see how this grew. 46,435, right? And I'll make that again a 0, and it was only 46,204. So this is an important consideration. Am I making the payments at the beginning or at the end of the period? All right. So this is for an annuity, and you do the same thing with the present value. Okay. You do the same thing with the present value. So if I just say okay, and again, this is at the beginning of the period, it's a 1, right? I'll put that there. All right. And here it is. So here's my annuity. And to check it, you can see it's over here, right? To check that, I could bring it back open. I can click there, bring it back open. And again, I could just make it that as 0. And it'll recalculate it. And it's better than using equations, I would think, right? Well, you can use it to check your equations, make sure everything jives. So here's the amount of annuity. Again, that's the money going in, the same amount of money over the same period of time. Okay, and this is the time value of money using Microsoft Excel, the PV and the FV function. And remember, you use the payment function, PMT. Okay, so I think you should watch this, and I think it would be good information for you. Okay, I hope everybody's clear about that. If not, please let me know.